Ayurveda does recommend dairy. There's no doubt about it. Now, keep in mind, we're going back 6,000 years, right? Ayurvedic texts were written 6,000 years ago. So when we look at this, we're looking at, okay, people living in India, right? It was written in India. We're looking at food sources, what was available, right? And we're looking at how they lived their typical lives and what they were looking to achieve. Now, I'm going to mention a couple things here. One, Ayurveda does not recommend dairy for everyone. So they recommend dairy if it's a heating form, which is not cow, which is goat and sheep, then that would be okay for Vata-based body types, right? But they never recommend dairy for more Kapha-based body types because Kapha is more mucus producing and dairy can produce more mucus as well. And it's cow's milk is more cooling. So cow's milk was typically only ever recommended for more of the Pitta-based body type. So Ayurveda gets very in-depth. It's a beautiful form of medicine. It's the original form of medicine. It has the most knowledge, I believe. But it's difficult to interpret, which means, you can't just start practicing Ayurveda or read a book and then say, oh, I should be doing this. I think people get a little too willy-nilly on that. It should definitely be part of a larger scope of practice. Now, the other big difference is it was raw. So when milk is raw, it's easier to digest. It gives you the enzymes along with that, which helps you to break down the actual dairy, which makes it easier to digest. And then, of course, there is the protein issue. Now, cows that we have in the US are very different than the cows that they had in India, right? We're talking about, if you get deep into this, you're actually looking at 2 different forms of cows, 2 different forms of milk. I won't get that deep into it because I'm just not recommending cow's milk for the average individual.